Welcome into the third space today. Really honour your presence here and invite you into this space and into this time. During the week, I have been taking some time to think about the eternity symbol, which you might remember is like the number 8 lying on its side. And it's a never-ending flow, which is why it represents eternity. But as I was thinking about the representation of this symbol, I was thinking about how the convergence point of either side, if we're looking at the eternity symbol lying on its side, kind of represents the eternal now or the eternal presence. Because on one side you have something that is seemingly behind, and then on the other side you have something that is seemingly in front. But the convergence is the present moment. So as we come into this time of mindfulness, of being present to the now, there's a sense of the past, or that part of the eternity symbol being definitely part of our present, as well as the future, sort of circling around, coming back into this present time. So today I'm going to focus on this notion of the eternal present. This moment is all we have, moment by moment. Let's get our bodies comfortable in this present moment, physically posturing ourselves in a way that no particular part of our body is calling for our attention. And we're nice and symmetrical. We have a beautiful neutral spine. And just pause. I'm going to pause my guidance for a moment and encourage each of us to do a little quick body scan in our mind's eye and just check in. Where am I at in my body? What do I need to adjust? Here in this present moment. Every breath in the now. We're just going to really come into the awareness of our bodies and of our nervous systems. We're going to signal safety to our nervous systems, taking a deep breath in. When we exhale gently and slowly, turning our chin towards our right shoulder, gazing over our shoulder. Whether our eyes are open or closed, signaling safety, signaling that we are here in this present moment with our bodies. Taking a deep breath in, and as we exhale, gently and slowly moving all the way through center, all the way across to our left shoulder. Gazing over the shoulder with our eyes, or gazing to the left. Remembering to breathe. Signaling to our bodies that we're not being chased by a tiger today. That we're safe in our bodies and in this moment as we take a deep breath in, exhaling, returning to center. As we think about the pivot point of the eternity symbol, going to imagine our breath in that place. We're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to raise our shoulders up to the bottom of our ears, really stretching as we breathe in, and exhaling slowly, rolling our shoulders all the way back, pulling the shoulder blades together, rolling them down, pulling our shoulders down towards the earth, and then releasing back to neutral. Maybe taking a breath in between, taking another deep breath in, raising the shoulders up to the bottom of the ears. Really lift, 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 lift. Hold the breath, hold, and release. Exhale, down, down, rolling down, shoulder blades together. Sitting down in the bottom of the breath for a moment, and then releasing. One more time, taking a deep breath in, lifting the shoulders up, holding them up there, noticing how that feels in our bodies as we hold our breath for a moment. Then exhaling, maybe even sighing on the way out. Oh. Coming back into this present moment in our bodies. Drawing our internal gaze down into the core of our being, down to the lower lobes of our lungs as we draw the air in through our nose and our throat, deep to our core being, into our core part of our bodies. Allowing the breath to hold us in this present awareness, this present moment. Just relaxing into that sensation, breath of body, this present moment. Allowing our breath to keep us here. We can't breathe the previous moment's air, and we can't breathe the future air. We can only breathe in the here and the now. We rest in that. We welcome the breath into our bodies. Perhaps considering the breath like the eternity symbol, breathing in, one circular motion, breathing out, next. Breathing in, holding at that center point, breathing out, holding at that center point. We are here in the present moment. Drawing our internal gaze into our core, noticing our belly and noticing our muscles in our belly. Noticing if we're holding, and if we're holding, we release with each exhalation. We continue in that flow of release, exhaling and releasing. Breathing in, exhaling and releasing. Releasing the stored tension, releasing that nervous anxiety or fear, Each breath out, only have this moment. We draw our internal gaze up to the top of our head and let it flow down our spine. From top to bottom, the center point, the central axis of our being. We notice how each vertebra feels, one by one, from the top of our heads all the way down to our sit bones, holding us, holding us. We notice the flow of gravity down our spine. The gravity also holding us in this present moment. We notice its flow over our head. We release our forehead and our cheek, skin, the micro muscles around our mouth and our jaw. Yielding to the gravity that is ever flowing over us, holding us in this present moment, in this body. Trusting its faithful flow. We lower our gaze from around our head to our shoulders and we notice, how do our shoulders feel? How do the muscles between our head and our shoulders feel in this moment? What's happening in that part of our bodies? Are we consciously pressing against the flow of gravity? Are we pressing against the flow of life? With each exhalation, as we breathe out, we release, we relinquish, we let go and allow the shoulders to drop down in this present moment, not carrying the worries of before and the fear of what's ahead. We just let them drop away, allowing our shoulders to rest in this present moment. This present moment of the eternal now. Yielding to gravity's hold on our bodies. Feeling the way a deep rest comes into every fiber of our being, of our body. Past flowing into the now, the future flowing into the now. When our thoughts wander to before or ahead, we allow them to come circling back around to this present moment. This moment is a moment of safety. Allowing the random thoughts to circle back around to now, bring them around. Feeling the flow of breath, feeling the flow of gravity, allowing the fullness of this present moment to flood our beings, allowing the fullness of this present moment to flood our mind, allowing our sense of self to expand in this present moment. The fullness of the now. The endless and limitless present. Expanding with every breath in. Every breath in nourishing. Expanding. the fullness of the realm of the eternal now. Allowing the sounds to flow into our ears, to drift past our conscious thought. It sounds like the breath, always in the eternal now. The fullness, the flow. Every breath, every thought, sensation of our bodies, every emotion in our heart holding us. We are here in this present moment. Allowing our conscious awareness to start to stir. Noticing our sense of well-being, our bodies, our breath. Noticing. Noticing our centeredness, being grounded in this present moment. The fullness of this moment in the realm of time. Becoming aware of our aliveness. Noticing our body breathing. Noticing our mind thinking. Noticing our ears hearing. noticing our hands touching, all in this present moment. Drawing that fullness in, let us take some double breaths. Breathing in, getting to the top of the breath, taking a bit more, really filling our lungs. Holding, then exhaling out. And again, breathing in, reaching the top of the breath. Breathing in a bit more fullness, the fullness of the moment, and releasing. One more time, breathing in, reaching that top breath, and then a bit more full, 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 and release. The next breath in, we're going to exhale and gently, slowly begin to move our bodies, moving our chin towards our right shoulder. Continuing to breathe, really pull that air into our bodies, gazing over our shoulder with our eyes. And exhaling all the way through center, across to our left. Breathing in. Exhaling, coming back to that beautiful central place. Pivot point of the eternity symbol here in the ever-present now. Taking a deep breath in, and as we exhale gently and slowly, blinking open our eyes, re-engaging with our environment and our day. Be at peace, my friends. Shalom.